Hey, Big Scuba, Blue Skidoo, all that. So I just been watching a bunch of random videos, but I've been doing reactions all night. Hold on, let me make sure I'm recording because I done recorded videos, ain't even hit the button. But anyways, the title of this is called "Why You Shouldn't Take Dating Advice from People That's Attractive." And before I start this video, I kind of be saying like as far as like, oh, if somebody, oh, let me get some advice on how to date girl or something with girls. If it ain't like general advice, it's really like not too much you can really tell somebody because some people just got that. I guess we can call it like the Duke Dennis effect or unspoken riz, whatever y'all want to call it, to where girls come up to them. I got a friend like that, to where it's like he really ain't. I ain't gonna say he ain't got no game, but he really don't need that much because girls is coming up to him. They like him. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody like me, I don't have that. You know, I might have to talk to a girl. You know, I can't eat the girls, but I ain't no ugly ass nigga. You feel me? So, you know, I gotta have a little bit of mouthpiece. You feel me? Or that jelly. I gotta throw that jelly in their ear, or riz, as y'all say. You feel me? So, it's just different little stuff for different people. Just like if we all play basketball, I'm a point guard. I can't necessarily do what centers do. You know, but I can teach a center how to do crossovers. Maybe a center could show me how to dunk better than I usually could or something. I don't know. But hopefully y'all following me. Let's get into it. I've seen this video. I'm like,
today we're reacting to Getting Game from Guys Who Don't Need Game, King 68 the Great. From the short bit that I've gathered from this video, because I had to see somewhat what it was about, this guy is kind of getting on this individual. If you do not know him, basically he's just an influencer that women find attractive that constantly go up to him. He kind of like got a Duke Dennis kind of type of content, but just the women coming up to him part of it. Anyway, I guess this guy is kind of getting on him about talking about picking up girls when he looks a certain way. He's one of those people that don't really gotta try, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get to the video. Let's figure it out.
So I got a request to do a video about King 68 the Great like a month or two ago.
It's funny, I'm reacting to a reaction.
And in my mind, I said, why?
I don't care though.
I don't know what I would make a video about when it comes to him, because when you look at it, he's just a big dude that came out of nowhere, which I know he was probably making content long before we seen him, but he just popped off recently. And he's fly, and he get a lot of girls, and he be around a lot of girls, and he got money, I guess.
But then again, too, what else do people want to see? We like seeing content about girls. I mean, we like, especially girls that look good. We like seeing it, whether regardless if we could pull them or not. You know, that's why we used to watch Flavor of Love back in the day, or you know, I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
So I squashed the idea of making the video until I seen this about a week or two ago.
You said, you asked me how to approach the girl at the gym, bro. I'm gonna start charging y'all for consultation calls to ask me about girls, man. How do you approach?
That's hilarious.
I mean, hey, bro,
get your money.
If niggas can get their money that way, I'm not mad at a motherfucker getting their money, bro. I ain't never been mad at a nigga getting their money. For real. For real.
Girls at the gym, you simply don't approach girls at the gym. Don't approach.
What a lot of these niggas don't say either, though, is, okay, how to get girls. Well, for one, you gotta look a certain way. Let's start there. Like, if you gotta know what you look like and know what your personality is. Just like I said earlier, if I'm a point guard and I'm a certain height, for example, like Steph Curry don't just dunk on people. You feel me? Westbrook do. So Steph Curry gonna get that shot though. So just fuck with what you know you can do. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just being real with you, bro. Don't approach no girl at the gym unless she giving you choosing signals. If she's giving you choosing signals, and
so far I agree.
I was about to say that's facts too.
So far I agree. I feel like that's anywhere. Some people can be bold. You know what I'm saying? You might want to shoot if you really got the game. You feel like you can shoot your shot outside in public. I feel like that's fine. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you're at the gym, or if you maybe at a club, or if you somewhere and you like, I wouldn't even suggest doing too much pushing up unless you get in some type of, you look, she looking back, you know what I'm saying? That type of vibe.
And she's making that obvious, right?
The gym ain't really like a social place though either. That's like most people go in there, they locked in or something. So you might walk up on a girl and I don't want to say spook her, but like you possibly can. But if you do Dennis, you might not spook her because them type of niggas that girls like. So
that's just fact. I'm gonna be real with you. Then you could approach, but don't cold approach a girl at the gym, bro. That's the most weirdest shit ever. I'm telling you, girls go to the gym to work out for the most part. Some girls go to the gym if they got a full face of makeup on, they might be trying to like mate. You know what I mean? Some girls go to the gym to mate, but bro, for the most part, girls are going to the gym to work out. So don't cold approach no girl at the gym. Don't do that unless she's showing you choosing signals, bro. Free game.
Right.
When I seen this the first time 2 weeks ago, I screamed and laughed, and I'm gonna tell you why in a moment. Okay. But I also want to let you know I did this whole video. It was like 22 minutes. I did it a few days ago, but I was too hysterical through the whole video, so I was like, let me do this again and just really dial it down and be more concise and clear about the message that I'm trying to get across and what I'm trying to say. So the reason I laughed is because I looked at him and said, this is who you trying to get game from. This is who you trying to learn the game from. Now you may be asking, what is wrong with him teaching the game? And if you ask me, I don't think anything is necessarily wrong with him giving information that people are asking for. But when he said he was going to start charging y'all for consultations, that's when it gets ugly. And I'm going to show you why.
What do you guys do?
We do what it takes.
Hey, look, man. Look. Results may vary. Y'all know when I say that, right? If you look a certain way, you come in a certain way, and you say this, you're going to get a different kind of laugh. This was like a, ooh, oh, that was clever, that was cute kind of laugh. You're going to get a, aha, type of laugh if you come in like that. You know what I'm saying? So results may vary, King.
Y'all definitely.
And that's on a lot of stuff. That's on a lot of stuff.
For sure. Yeah,
one thing I was going to say, I had paused in a minute, but I had forgot. One thing I was going to say is like, for example, I can do, or he can do certain stuff that I can't do, but there's probably stuff that I can do that he can't. And that comes with us being different people. You can't necessarily try to act like him. You got to find out who you is. Because like for me, I guess I'm more like silly. So it's little stuff that I could do or say that I could pull off. You know, that he might not be able to pull off because he more, like I said, the Duke Dennis aesthetic, where it's mysterious, nonchalant type beat. But I'm just like kind of goofy. I'm myself. I don't really act like I don't want to compare myself to. I don't want to say Kai Cenat or nothing, but you know, like when girls come around Kai Cenat, you see how he more energetic and stuff, and then you know Duke the quiet one and stuff. So they usually be going for that, but it's different stuff you can pull off. I be pulling girls. You know.
I saw you in the club. I was like, oh, he's cute. And then you just walked away. I was like, yeah.
For real?
The love of my life just walked away. Yeah. I was like, I don't know where we have to find him. And I was like, I don't know. He gone now. But we locked eyes. You looked at me and then you just were like.
You know, oh, that was you I looked at. Yeah. I looked at you, but then you looked away. So I was just like.
I'm sorry. I'm bad because I'm like.
Eye contact with you.
Oh my God, too much eye contact. I'm scared. I'm nervous.
It's not too much game having to be done here. There's not too many combos on the controller having to be done in this moment. It's just, this is definitely one of those like they said, we locked eyes and sounds like she kind of like was really choosing for real.
Now he was witty in the video, I'll give him that. But I'm about to ask you some questions through the next few clips. I need you to answer these questions to yourself. Okay. So the first question based on that clip. Have you ever had a chick that is that attractive? Whether you're attracted to her or not, because I know everybody's scale is different, but have you ever had a woman that was a 7 or greater that you didn't know at all refer to you as the love of her life in the first conversation y'all had?
Never. I've never had that happen. And the first conversation, no. But with the starting conversing, days go by, and then they admit that some shit along the lines of that, like, oh my gosh, I would be going to this place just so I could see you at this time because I knew you were, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, yes. But in the first conversation, no, that's never happened.
Just answer that to yourself.
Hello.
Hey, you fine though.
You look good too. Where you from? You from out here?
Huh? I'm from Germany.
Okay.
Where you from?
I'm from New York.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
put my name. I don't know how you remember it. Should I put anything real? So
No,
you remember?
I'm gonna remember you.
So my name is Jamie. What's your name?
King.
King?
Yes. I'll invite you to one of the events I get invited to later. I'll invite you to see if you want to come. Okay? I will. Right.
I take Pinky Cream's promise. I take them very seriously.
I will hit you up. I'll let you know.
Sure?
Yes. All right.
Promise. I take them very seriously.
I will hit you up. I'll let you know.
Sure?
Yes. All right.
Time for another pop quiz. Have you been just walking down the street? You might make eye contact with a fine chick, and she has come up to you. She actually spoke to you first. And not only did she speak to you first, she said, you were fine. Those are the first words out of your mouth. Has that ever happened to you in your life?
I see what he asking. I see what type of questions he doing.
Real quick.
And I feel like, and I know I'm probably pausing it a lot too, but I feel like what he getting at is, oh, if this ain't happening to you, then, you know, I'm sure.
One, I like to say,
But
I
that's
think
happened to me
this
for sure.
man's game, the way this nigga operate in his game is for a certain type of person. A person that is sought after and attract and is constant is that is a person that is sought
I
after.
fuck with this dude. He's
This
smarter
is
than
for,
me.
you know, you
Y'all
know how
can
you get your
subscribe.
game from certain people. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, like, not everybody a PG. Not everybody's a guard, so you're not on YouTube watching point guard tutorials.
Why is he saying the same thing as me? I ain't gonna lie. I just complimented this dude. He's smarter than me, bro. But y'all go sub to him. What's his channel name? Let me sub to him myself. Astro Dior. I mean, he's literally saying the same thing I'm saying. But like I said, certain stuff work for certain people, bro.
And dribbling. Some niggas is 6'8", 6'10", and they doing post work. Or they doing, you know what I'm saying, rebound drills,
There's no way
right?
he just
Not
said
every
that. Like,
person's
I promise you I
game
didn't
is for
watch this
every
before.
certain player. You feel me? So I feel like this nigga's game is not for certain types of niggas. It's for another certain type of nigga. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, on top of that, cuz 6'8". I think he like 6'7" or something like that they was saying. Cause I think he taller than Duke. And when I met Duke, I think Duke 6'3", 6'5". I'm about what, 6'2"? Yeah, like Duke, I remember Duke being taller than me, but I don't know. Like, he said the same thing as me. This is my
to answer
dog,
the
right?
question, I definitely had some shit that was not that attractive come up and do that. I'm trying to think. I've had some walk by eye contact moments like this, but to say the thing first, part of me was wondering if this is because this is also a foreign country. Am I doing mental gymnastics? I don't know. But
I mean,
let's
you
let the video
brainstorm.
continue.
Okay, I know I'm talking a lot, but if you fuck with me, you fucking with the reaction for me. I don't care. So I done had a time where I was walking to a little party, and I guess the party was getting shut down, but I'm finna go parking lot pimp anyway, so I'm walking toward the party anyways, and this girl, I ain't get a full-fledged look at her, but I kind of seen her like in my peripheral, like I'm coming this way, she coming that way, but I'm looking straight, so I see her, but I'm not really like looking at her, and she like the party over with, so I ignore her because I know the party over with, and it's like, okay, then like bet, so I'm gonna just keep walking. So I kept walking toward the party. She like, it's over with. And I'm like, all right, but I didn't say nothing to her, and I just kept walking. She like, well go find your bitch then. I'm like, I ain't got no girl. She was fine as hell. From like I said, when I remember walking past her, I didn't say nothing to her because for one, I was irritated that she said that to me because like I already know the party over. I'm trying to go get out somewhere. But it's, you know, I got a few little stories, but it's like I don't know if she expected me to talk to her or say something to her, or she did that because I didn't say nothing to her. It's just, you know how girls is.
And then after you had a conversation with her, was she very pressed about linking with you? Was she very pressed? Are we talking about a fine chick? Has that ever happened to you in your life?
But look at this shit though, gang.
Nah, I already know you go crazy, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
You got Instagram?
Oh, yeah, I do.
All right, get your pencils out again, kids. Have you
Yes, this has happened to me. This happened to me at the gym, literally the other day. I was sitting down at the gym, and a girl walked up to me. There's actually two girls. One girl earlier, she had her friend come up to me. He was like, "Hey, you have some time?" And I was like, "For what?" And he was like, "You have some time? My friend, she thinks you're cute." I was like, "Oh, I got a girl." The other girl came up to me. I was sitting at the gym about to get these plates up, and she walked up close. She was like, "Do you have She's like, am I interrupting your workout?" And you were, but it's okay. What's going on? Oh, you know, da 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 da. Can I get your Instagram? You look so good. So yes, this is
ever had somebody just come up to you that look like that, or that look is comparable in looks, and just ask you for your Instagram out the blue? Have you had that happen?
Maybe not.
Look at the last three clips, the last three chicks from the last three clips. Two of these chicks approached him and initiated the conversation with him. Are women constantly initiating conversations with you? I mean any type of women.
Not like how
any
this
type
nigga
of, are they constantly initiating conversations with you? Are they expressing interest out of the blue?
Like I said, if I was to walk or just go downtown Detroit, for example, one night, and I'm just walking around downtown, it be jumping. If y'all know it, y'all know. I could say like a whole night. Like if I go the whole weekend, it'll probably be like probably none that'll stop me and talk to me. But it just depends. Maybe one the whole weekend that'll do this to me. But like if my friend walk, it might be like 10 or 12 that night that does this. You know what I'm saying? So just different people just got that. Like I said, I'm not the ugliest dude in the world or the best looking in the world, but I know I have to like approach girls, or I have to, you know, they gotta catch my eye or whatever the case is, or I gotta catch their eye. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like.
But even then, let's take it up a notch. Are fine chicks doing that? If you answered yes to that question, are fine chicks constantly getting at you?
Do you have children?
I have no kids. What are you?
Good. I have 8 kids.
What?
Yeah, I know. I forgot this. I don't like telling people this.
You have 8 kids?
Yeah, I have 3 baby mothers.
Oh, wow.
You know, and then, yeah, I started young.
Wow. I mean, honestly,
they're taken care of, though.
With your genetics, you should have 8 kids. We need more of that. You're a man and a fine specimen of one, and I think that, yeah, you should.
Now, before we get
I don't know if that would fly with anybody. The person has to have such great attraction for you for anybody, any woman to even think like this. This is not going for a lot of people. This nigga is definitely on some anomaly shit, but this response, you feel me? But
to the last pop quiz, I want to know, every chick in each one of these videos to me is bare minimum nice. I don't know about you. I don't know where you put these chicks, but to me, they bare minimum nice. So the last set of questions.
Some
these questions are for people who have kids or one kid. If you mention your kids on a date, has it ever been a deal breaker? But past that, has a woman heard that you have kids and then say, yo, you need to be spreading them genetics?
Yes. This has happened.
And another thing,
with a woman that looks similar to this,
did you start having sex really young? And then the last thing, have you even laid enough pipe to have 8 kids? Raw pipe to have 8 kids. So I'm not gonna check you.
That's all. That was also, I've seen that clip before. That's also not, was a joke. That nigga don't have 8 children.
Your work. You could check your own work, do your own tally on the pop quiz. You don't gotta let me know that you've been smashing chicks and you got 8 kids. You don't gotta let me know that. But I'm gonna let you know something. When it comes to most guys, and I'm not even talking about average guys at this point. I'm talking about literally like 90%. Even the guys who actually get babes. This type of stuff doesn't happen to most dudes.
For sure.
And I'm talking about even when we get in the pocket of dudes that actually get a lot of bait. Like, this is not common.
It's not common.
This is not common.
Especially at the caliber that it be happening to this nigga. I've seen the clips, bro. Like, I'm talking about just walking and just turning around and just chilling. The amount, how much this happens, it don't happen to, I'm telling you, it's a
I'm saying it's I don't know what we can call it. That I don't know. Like, it's some people that got it. I'm telling you, my man's got that shit. And Duke, somebody else that got it. He's somebody that got it. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what to call it, but that's literally chick magnet shit.
You
like,
feel me?
Like, it's probably what it's called.
I walk somewhere. It could be days, weeks go by, no nothing.
Facts.
You feel me?
That's why I just said about if I go downtown Detroit. I'm from Michigan, by the way, Ypsilanti, and I go downtown, which all the black people go, it'd be cold shit out there, all that. Like, I might have a whole weekend if I don't try to talk to somebody or if I don't approach them, it probably be no girls that talk to me. Like, if I'm just walking through, like, or I might walk past some that attend. Oh, you look nice or something, but probably though. That's you know what I'm saying. I be having nice fits on, but it's like I said, a probably. I can go months and probably a girl may not say nothing to me if I don't say nothing to them, because that's the type of nigga I am. I have to talk to a girl because this ain't happening.
People come up to me, you know what I'm saying? But the caliber and the capacity that happens with this nigga, like, nah, bro.
That shit happens to girls.
Now, another thing I understand is that it's content and that a lot of this could be fake. But let's be honest. Let's just be honest, and this is no glaze. The dude is mad attractive to women. And I don't have to break that down because you know it, I know it, they know it, you've seen the proof. So it is what it is. So when we look at attraction and we look at the categories that I put out there, which is looks, money, status, and personality. So when we look at the looks,
money, status, personality, that right there that's the looks, money, status, personality. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because this the type of nigga, too, especially like even my man's WAP, whatever. He probably got girls before he had money. You know what I'm saying? And he just happened to pick up the camera. Like, I be telling my nigga WAP to do that shit. Like, bro, that's all he got to damn near do is just, nigga, I'll hold the camera and just stand there. We can just stand outside the club, bro. And I can get 15 minutes of just girls coming up to him or stopping him or, you know what I'm saying? I have vlogs. Bro, let me see. Y'all niggas think this shit a game. Hold up. Man, I'm about to show y'all, like, it might be on it, or where do we go? Or like, me playing around. When I was in the car, I'm just gonna leave. Video was funny. That's a Tesla, nigga. I seen a laptop in that. That screen was big as hell. Let me see. Because it was a part when we got in the truck. And then girls, they walked up to the truck. I'm like, shit, how y'all doing? They walked up to Wild like, no, how he doing? Where is that? Man, hold on. I'm going to find it. I don't care. Like I said, y'all either going to watch me or y'all ain't. Let me see. It's in this. Walk to the stove. What's good? How you doing? Bro, it was funny. I can't even find it. But it's in this video. Y'all go check this video out. I damn near throw this in the description. Like I said, my man's WAP, which is right. Where he at? That's WAP right there in the red. There go Canada right there. Go home. One of the fastest people over here. You ain't catching me. I'm from the town. I don't really know too much. Listen to me. I'm from the town. Oh, I thought that bitch was trying to. He damn seagulls be. They ain't even walking. They not even walking. That's wild right there. I guess. I can't even show y'all where we just walked through. Shit, it's so far back. Anyway, it don't matter. Girls love that nigga. That's the moral of the story.
3 of those things can be, you know what I'm saying, altered and created. And looks can somewhat be too. You can enhance your shit. I just want y'all to keep that in mind.
Category, he's maxed out. We not even gonna go over that. No Diddy, whatever. From a money standpoint, I don't know what he got going on. I don't care. But you be seeing him in the clubs. He in Miami, you know, and he living like, you know, the Miami lifestyle and all that stuff. So, you know, you're going to see some type of money at some point. If any chick is like close to him and stuff like that, you're going to see something at some point that's going to woo a chick over to some degree. Like, ooh, he got money, you know, that type of shit. When I talk about personality, what falls under that is like game, confidence, and a bunch of other stuff. He's solid there, you know, as far as game, it's not like, and we going to get to game later. We'll just save that. And when it comes to status, he's just very popping. Like his brand and took off.
Right.
Like it's out of here. Like a lot of people are aware of who he is at this point. You know, you see him shaking A$AP Rocky hand. I seen him. He went to the club with Trader Truth. What you call that? He went to DreamCon and was shaking all like the biggest dudes' hands and stuff like that there. So like when it comes to status, from a social media standpoint, he is super turned. He is super turned. So it's like he's not really losing in any categories and he's not really weak in any categories. But when it comes to fucking looks, it's just that really carries everything for him. So when we go back to what I said earlier, you know, as far as, oh, you know, him charging for consultations or even you asking him for information on the game, there are tons of guys all over the internet who are giving information on how to play the game and stuff like that. And I understand you see his results, but the vantage point he is playing from is one that you will never have. Because the truth, when it comes to the game, is attraction is the most important thing. You got a lot of different philosophies when it comes to game as far as different philosophies people hold. Some people believe you can raise attraction from 0. Some people believe that, you know, if the attraction is moderate, you can raise it. Some people believe you shouldn't even be trying to raise attraction. Some people believe you can't raise attraction. But no matter what you think, I think this is something we can universally agree on. The more...
Yeah, I used to say this about my mans. My bad, I keep pausing. I don't care. Y'all either gonna watch it or ain't. But growing up, I got a homie, Corey. Girls liked him since we were kids, like 5th grade, 4th grade type stuff. They just always liked him. So I'm not saying he don't got no game necessarily, but I feel like if somebody was asking him or like, oh, how do you get girls? I feel like he damn near probably wouldn't know how to tell you because it's like, shit, they just like me. I don't know. You know. I don't know.
Attractive she is to you,
I feel like he probably
the less you will have to do.
Yeah, less you gotta try, the less you gotta do. Absolutely.
And that's what I just
Without question, this is factual.
The easier it's gonna go for you, that should be a universal understanding regardless.
Facts.
If you are a normal, cool dude as far as your personality, and I'm not even talking about game, I'm talking about your actual personality and when you open your mouth. If a chick is highly attracted to you, it's going to be very hard for you to mess that up. It's going to be very hard for you to mess that up. And if we're being honest, that's where most of the game should be played, and being attractive and raising your attraction levels and stuff like that. And old PUAs, they wanted to keep you away from that, and they just wanted to tell you how to outgame anything. They wanted to teach you how to game your way out of a paper box and tell you looks don't matter, because that was a part of the selling point that they had back then. So with that being said, let me give you a few analogies so you can understand what I'm talking about when it comes to the vantage point. Some of y'all may not watch basketball, but I'm gonna hit you real quick. So boom, let's pretend that I am a 5'7". I'm 5'7".
Why are we all using
and I got
basketball
dreams to make it to the NBA. Nowadays, you could really squash that if you're 5'7". But let's just pretend I'm really gonna follow that dream, right? I come across somebody like Dwight Howard, and I get access to Dwight Howard.
Show me that we all think alike.
Dwight Howard is the guy in the middle. He is like 6'10" or something like that, 6'11". I don't think he's 7 foot, but he is super tall, right?
Sebastian Telfair.
He is very tall. He might be 7 foot for real.
Marcus Houston.
Dwight Howard, his game is like the old NBA game where they just put their back to the basket. You know, he was throwing up hook shots. He developed.
It's crazy. He finna use the same analogy that I gave earlier, but you know, just go more in depth.
Developed a mid-range jumper like later in his career and stuff like that. But
it's funny,
he used to just throw up a lot of hook shots and dunk a lot.
Crazy.
Now, as far as somebody that is, you know, a point guard or somebody that is shorter, they have to have a completely different skill set because they play the game from a different vantage point. So you're going to need skills like dribbling, you know, passing, et cetera, court vision, basketball IQ, et cetera, et cetera. So it's going to be almost a completely different set of skills. So being that I have access to Dwight Howard, you know, it's cool for me to ask him, you know, what is it going to take for me to get into the NBA? And he could give me some information and stuff like that, or how I can up my game. He could give me some information because he's made it to the NBA. Is it going to be
maybe some maybe he know a shooting coach or some shit, you know?
Be the best quality information for a point guard.
Somebody do watch this and see that, like, I don't know. I don't get that many views on my videos, so it's probably not going to go nowhere. But the fact that we just did a fucking fifth dimensional fucking, I don't even know what to call it. That shit is hilarious. And I used to just always like use that analogy for the most part. Or I don't know. I've always said that, and I ain't see a video of that. That's just something I just thought of. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe if we're talking conditioning and stuff like that, but when we get to talking skills, no. Because his experience is with a skill set that is built for somebody that is 7 foot. He was never highly skilled as a 5'7" guy or a 6'2" guy. So he might have seen some guys do some stuff. He might have been close to some good point guards. And you could take whatever you can from that. But who would be a better person to ask? Who would have better information for you than Dwight Howard?
Yeah.
Now, we could say the guy on the right or left. I think the left is like Sean Livingston. I'm not sure. But the right is Sebastian Telfair. Now, Sebastian Telfair didn't really have a good run in the league, but he still made it to the league, and he was still like one of the top players in the country. So he can definitely tell you how to get to the NBA and what it's going to take, and you know, different things as far as drills and how you work on this skill. He could tell you different tricks of the trade and stuff like that. And even if you want to say, well, that's not a good example, you go find another point guard. How about Chris Paul? How about whoever? Anybody that is in the realm of 5 foot anything to 6'3". Those are going to be the people who are going to give you the best information on how to play against tall people at a high level.
For sure.
So when we talk about point guards or shorter people who play basketball, they're going to have to be able to dribble better than anybody else on the court, and they're also going to have to be faster than anybody else on the court. When it comes to somebody that is 7 foot, they have to be stronger than most people on the court, and they have to know how to utilize their height in different ways. And this is the thing, when you look at somebody like Shaq versus Kobe, Shaq sat down in front of Kobe and told Kobe, while you was working out, doing all that hard training, shooting 1 million shots a day, I was at the crib in the pool eating donuts.
Yeah.
And he was still coming out.
Yeah.
Dominating.
Yeah.
And you know why he was coming out dominating?
Because he big as shit.
Because he was 7 foot, like 400 pounds or something, probably more. And he was just a force of nature.
And this is a side note. Well, Shaq was a freak of nature too. That's a whole nother. I forget what I was going to do.
It wasn't because he was like 400 pounds or something.
Anyways, a lot of people, or especially like NBA players, be lying about their height or lie about their weight. Like they be saying, because I think KD be saying like he's 6'10", but he really like 7'2", what people be saying. I don't know personally, but people just don't be wanting to look or seem bigger than what they is. And Shaq being 400 pounds, that sounds crazy. But it's funny as hell. He probably was.
Probably more.
But he probably was.
And he was just a force of nature. It wasn't because He was working on his game all crazy all summer. He had the height advantage in basketball that Kobe didn't have. Kobe had to work because at the position he plays, you have to be more skilled. So now that you understand that analogy, let's go back over to the game. And let's go back to him. Remember, this guy is 6'8",
6'8",
and fitter than a motherfucker. Now, I'm not about to say any names, but there are a lot of shorter guys out here who teach game.
Yeah.
There are a lot of guys who are not the
My boy FitX. Man, FitX is a great example of somebody who is 5'7". Like, I did a video the other day, right? I think it was yesterday I dropped a video. And the top comment on there is, the short guy slander is getting hard. I want to support, but he's hurting his feelings, so he's gonna go. That's the top like comment, right? I wasn't slandering short people. Some girl in the video said it. Nigga, I don't know. But
girls will fry you, bro. And this is
my nigga,
nothing you can do about it. But if
it's
you
like
about them,
FitX, he got a maneuver as Short King 5'7". You feel me? And he be teaching game. It's like, it's not over just because of that. I'm not goddamn 6'8", 6'3". Sorry, I'm not 6'3". I'm 6'2".
I'm about that.
So, I mean, like,
my
you know,
ID say 6'2".
most attractive looking dudes, like point blank. Do you think that they have to do more or less than him? In a lot of cases, especially when we talk about bagging badder chicks. You guys love to get in my comments and say that you need 6 Ferraris and 2 coupes, 2 Bentley coupes to get a 10. That's what y'all say. No. Do you think that he needed 2 Bentley coupes and 5 to 7 Ferraris to get those bad chicks that was approaching him?
In the Toyota Camry.
I think we understand what he's saying here. I'm gonna put us to this next part of the video.
Free game. If you hit me up and you ask me a question like, how do you know if they like you? They don't like you. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Women, especially in 2024, they make it so clear when they like you. There's no second guessing. There's no, why is she playing hard to get? Nah, bro. She don't like you, bro. And that's the harsh truth.
I wouldn't blame it on the year. Oh, it's this year.
A woman that likes you will make it clear that they like you. And it wouldn't be something that you have to question.
2012.
That simple.
Now, I don't disagree with anything.
But I hate when people just put the year. Oh, it's 23. You still doing that? 2025. You still do or something? I just hate that.
Okay. All right, for sure. Because I was kind of like,
but so far with the
question. That's
I do believe that though.
Now, I don't disagree with anything that he said.
Okay, all right, for sure. Because I was kind of like,
but so far what the consultation is going to get you is that she don't like you. That's number one. Mm-hmm. And don't approach chicks at the gym. So far, we haven't gotten no bitches. Like none. But let's see some more information.
Oh, shit. Yo, freaking.
Oh, God, no. Hey, oh, God. You would have bought this and been like, but I'm trying to get hoes.
Hey, family, friend zone all the 9 and 10s. Friend zone them. You feel me? All of the bad baddies, friend zone them. And then, you know, you step with them on some regular shit, all the other girls is gonna come. I'm telling you, free game, man.
Now, listen, y'all niggas who be in my comments, y'all know I'm about to get on your ass. Because you got to get your Ferrari.
Look at him.
You got to get your...
Jolly Rancher. Laughing is contagious.
You gotta get, bro. I couldn't even get that shit out. You gotta get your Ferrari collection first. You got.
I get what he's saying,
I'm over here crying. I'm sorry, but y'all niggas be in my. Oh man, you need so much money to get 9s and 10s, man. You ain't getting no 9 and 10 without no money. So, if that's the case, how is any of y'all about the friend zone? A 9 or 10. And do you know what the friend zone is? Like, the friend zone is she wants to mess with you, but you push her in the friend zone. Like, nah, we just friends. That's what the friend zone is. The friend zone is,
right.
I really want this chick, but I'm gonna just be friends with her. That's you in the friend zone, brother.
Okay. So I think we get it. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a little bit more. Hold on.
Let it rock out.
I never dropped the video, just so you know.
What's this about?
But the last time I did this video, I got to the end and I gave a list of people that you should get game from, but we're not doing that this time around. And the reason I'm not doing that is because I'm not promoting somebody. Y'all not to buy.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him rock. I think, like I was saying in the video, bro, y'all know how I feel, right? I gave the analogy earlier. He went more in depth.
That's crazy.
Find you some people that, you know what I'm saying. I feel like I personally find you some people. This like he was saying, certain info. I got some info for niggas. You know what I'm saying? I got some info. But if we don't match the same body type, or maybe we not you hear a lot of I talk about a lot of my experiences, and when you don't have similar experiences, you know what I'm saying? Watch me still, cause y'all know I'm not always only talking about this shit. I gotta bring a lot of life shit too. But watch me, but also find you somebody that maybe specialize in that department and y'all have similar archetypes.
I never thought of that.
You know what I'm saying?
I never thought
that'll
of
teach you some shit.
Now, I feel like you can get information from your homie, or just hearing different stories and be like, yeah, I messed up doing this, and you can take that, maybe, you know, add it, or, you know, give him, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, as far as like advice, I really don't even like, I ain't gonna say believe in advice. Cause it's hard to explain. Like, what am I trying to say exactly? I hate like recording too, because I'm like, I don't take notes and I'm just freestyling. What was I about to say? Let me see what he just said. I keep forgetting.
Find you somebody that maybe specialize in that department and y'all have similar archetypes. You know what I'm saying? That'll teach you some shit. But yeah.
Or say like, for example, I'm not famous or nothing, but, or I seen a video where somebody asked Duke Dennis, he was like, hey, can I get some advice on, it was more so about YouTube and stuff. But it's like why you need some advice? He kind of was like, shit, you ever quit before? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, well, shit, you gonna keep quitting it? It was something like that. But like, I don't get why people ask for advice for stuff like that, because it's like, bro, you damn near already know what to do. You know you should be uploading. Most of the time when people asking that, like, okay, let me see your channel. You ain't uploaded in 2 years. What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? What advice can I give you that you don't already know? Like, oh, if I wanted to go to the NBA, like, what would I ask Tracy McGrady? That's my favorite basketball player. Like, nigga, for one, I'm sitting up, I'm not running in the morning. Like, I'm not eating right. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not practicing. So it's like, what advice do I need? Like, I know I need to go work out or hoop 4 times a day, 4 hours a day at least. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how much could you really tell somebody? Oh, let me get some advice. Like, I don't know. I'm rambling.
Yeah, man. I think that's a cool little video, bro. I liked it. Let me know how y'all feel, bro. Like the video, sub up, comment up, binge the rest of the videos on the channel, man. And we are gone.
I might
well, yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'm good for y'all. There we go. ADD lad, do it. That was close.
Yeah, binge all my videos. I'm gonna start saying that. But I just subbed it, bro. He was cool. That shit was fun. I might react to something else of his, because I seen one of his videos yesterday. That's why it's popping up. It was interesting. I think I watched it. But yeah, man. If y'all did watch this, ain't it crazy how we did all the same analogy or whatever the case is, man? Anyways, it don't matter. I'm sure motherfuckers ain't gonna watch this shit. But if you do, like, comment, subscribe. Oh yeah, let me see. I don't know about George Wars.
See? Single?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hold on, friend. Damn, why I gotta be the ugly one all the time? Shit.
But yeah, like, she had walked past at first and said something, but they all asked. Nigga, it was at least, when I look back, it was at least 12. I might be OD, you know, but it was
Hold on, friend. Hold on.
I can't really see it. Either way, it was a lot of girls, right? And they all walked up. It was like, damn, you fine, talking to my mans. I'm in the back. How y'all doing? I just say, how y'all doing? And they all ignored me and just kept walking like, I was like, you know, I ain't the best looking nigga in the world, but they like my nigga WAP. You know what I'm saying? That's just all it is to it, you know? But, like I said, I enjoyed this, man. This shit was fun to do. Some niggas just got that, some niggas just don't. So you just gotta know what you got, know what you can do, and go from there. You know what I'm saying? If you a 3-point shooter, shoot them threes. If you a layup specialist, be a layup specialist. If you're a high flyer, be a high flyer. Man, we out.